Welcome back to Dave and Audrey Does Outdoors. So as you can see from behind me, we're up at the Glen Shee Ski Centre on a pretty glorious day. It's in the evening, we've got the tiger behind us, we've got the different runs, high cloud, should be a nice clear night. We're going to do an overnight. We're going to go up to the top of that Munro there, which is Ocean up there. We're going to follow some of the runs, and then there's a little lochan over the back that we're going to get an overnight in. So I'm going to crack on. I want to get a bit of height, get away from the car park and stuff. So thanks again for tuning in. Remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you've not already, guys. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Should be a really good night. The weather looks fine. It might be a wee bit windy, but we'll see. We've got the Scarp. We're going to have a little bowl in the bag. Got other wee bits and pieces, so stay tuned. After my last trip and forgetting my penknife, I purchased a wee Swiss Army knife, £11, so it'll go in my little kind of essential carry bag, but handy for just peeling a little kiwi fruit. This was one of the cheaper little Swiss Army knives. I sort of thought, well, you know, there's so much choice yet again, but I thought I was going to get one with scissors, and then I thought, no, this has got a Phillips screwdriver on it. So just there's so much choice, but it's got tweezers, Phillips and flathead, so did without the scissors because it's got a little blade. This is, you're starting to see Glass Mall right across. Right in the distance. This is why it's called the Three Valleys, because you've got 1, 2 and Glass Malls on the third. But stunning on a day like today. I mean, the visibility's absolutely magic. You can come up here and you can't see anything, so it's really quite easy to get lost. But again, I've got my compass, I've got my map, so I'm going to do a little bit of sort of compass and map use as well, just to kind of keep my skills up.
It's not a game, it's a rich game.
Wait. Good? Yeah, you're good, good. You're a good girl. You're a good, oh, you are. You're clever. Are you out with your dad again? You up the hills? You love Glen Shee, don't you? Oh, there you go. That's it. We'll hunker down slightly out the wind. That's Munro number 2 of the year done. Quite windy up here, and we're getting a nice view, especially across that way. I'll show you the little lochan down there. We're going to have a little look at that and see if we can pitch there. Plenty of water, and then in the morning we can go up and do the other Munro, the Cairnwell across there. Just a little loop. It didn't take us long to get up here. Haven't seen anyone. Oh, that wind's windy, and with a large 20 kilogram sack. I haven't weighed it, but it's probably about that. So we're going to get down a little bit. I'll do a little 360 burrow, so you can just see the views. Absolutely spectacular. Oh man, So we're about over 900 metres up here above sea level, and that's the road that will go down to Braemar, down the valley. It's always windy up here because the wind comes right up the valley, so when you're skiing sometimes you can barely get down with the wind that's blowing you up the way. She's never far away. Right, don't know how much you're picking up. Go right into the sunlight. Let me turn you sideways. What a absolute piece of paradise. A bit boggy but quite flat. If this breeze keeps up, we're in. If it dies, I'm a bit worried. That is absolutely perfect. I'm probably going to need to go in for a little dip, then think about getting the tent up. All sort of cheap, little cheap sock things. I don't know how much the microphone's on the ground there, so she's probably going to come in. Swim on and get the tent up and get some lunch on, get some supper. Oh, nice, Audrey. Nice, okay. That was really pleasant, seriously. That's us. I am loving that pitch. I am loving that view. I don't know how much you're picking up in the sun, but do you get much nicer than that? Pleased to myself. Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Trust me, just what the doctor ordered. So I'm going to buzz the drone for a minute or two. Annoy Audrey, she's drying out, she's straight into her bed. Soon find out. Put it in sport mode. good. Okay, okay. Well done. Well done. Well done. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Good girl. Spicy sausage pasta, and I'm going to try and boil it in that. Yeah, I'll do. I'm going to try and simmer that. That simmers for 7 or 8 minutes. She's not getting it all. So that's for tomorrow as well, but there's a good amount there. That's looking pretty good. If anyone's interested, I could do a wee, I wouldn't even say a tutorial on the DJI Mini, because I'm an absolute novice, but let's see, just open it up, give it a bit of a start. It's a nice lot of sauce, not much pasta. Nice. And that view, what do you make of that? Absolutely amazing. Nice. Quite fancy walk along to that cairn. There's a kind of little mound of something at the end there. Quite grey looking over here, but that's nice. Gorgeous. Water, and then go for a wee walk around the little loch-an. Double check that's on right, because that was what. Yeah, it's a wee bit tricky that to get it on. I'm doing that with every bottle now. I'm doing that. I'm going to sit back, enjoy that view, enjoy a cup of coffee. Cheers, guys. So a few updates from me. Had a really good visit with my dad. Wimbledon was on, which he seemed to be watching and enjoying, so brilliant. He's had a nightmare week. He's taking seizures and everything now, and well, he's been taking them, but a really bad week. So let me just adjust that a wee bit squint there. So yeah, my dad's had a really bad week, but he was great today, so happy with that. What else? Louis in Ibiza, first flight out from Edinburgh. It had been booked for ages and cancelled, and so we got a nice FaceTime from him today. Looking really nice out there, nice and sunny, and they've hired a boat, they've had moped, you know, so yeah, a group of 6 21-year-old lads. So, but no, he seems to be doing really well, so hope you're having fun out there. I told them all to have a quiet movie night in, watch some Dave Does Outdoors. So yeah, I'm sure they'll be doing that, because they're at an all-day pool party, this ocean place that Gary Lineker's brother owns or something, I don't know. So anyway, hope he's having fun. What else? Ruby's finished her job in the nursery, so good luck on to bigger and better things for Rubes, which is great. And Mia's just doing top. She started her school holidays, so she's living her best. Doing her room up and just chilling out with her friends and having fun. Just been really, really good. So yeah, feeling blessed. And April's getting a wee bit busier work-wise. Check out all her art stuff. April Mary Artist. she's getting busier and sending some different pieces. She's sending one of her hares to Switzerland, which is great, to this really cool hotel. It's a kind of retreat place out in Switzerland, so she's doing well as well. So, and I'm just chilling in the Scottish Highlands, living my best, hoping that the midges don't come out. Wow. Been ages since I've had a topic. I'm going to take a little walk in the edge, see if it's deeper. It's not very deep. I couldn't really swim. I managed to lie down, it's nice. Right, well that was really nice. Supper. She's fed. Come on, this way. It's after 8. There's a little kind of sort of cairny bit along at the bottom of the Lochans, so we're just going to sort of skirt round and see if there's any deeper bits in the Lochan, and let's get across this little burn. Don't want to get wet or anything. We're nice and dry, but just do a wee bit of exploring. There's no one around. It's absolutely, I don't know, 2,000 feet I'd say up, because that's the summit of a Munro up there. So we've dropped, but we're still a decent height. So the clouds, we might get a wee bit of weather tonight, but I just thought, look at this beautiful, it's like a wild raspberry. I don't know if it's a wee flower. If you know, leave a wee comment, because like the ferns and the mosses, the lichens, just the fresh air. I'm just going to go up to that little summit bit up there. Beautiful sort of quartz deposits. Audrey, don't be too. Come. She's away for an explore. She's never far like this. I've turned around already. But that's the tent right along at the end by the little nice big herd of deer just over the brow, just right behind where Audrey is on the other side of the hill. It's a dozen deer across there, if you can pick them out or not. Nice little sort of road here. That's kind of like almost reminiscent of the hill that we did last week. It'll be one over actually over that way. I just love that sense of kind of isolation and wilderness. You could pitch up here. I don't know, somebody's cut some big bits of peat. Don't know. Nice. Nice. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Rural. Rugged. I think I'll probably walk around the other side because it'll be a bit windier, and we'll just skirt round that way. That's us right at the bottom of the wee loch, and starting to get really kind of grey, and I thought it was like sort of steam, but I think it's just the low cloud coming along and ending. You can actually sort of see it a little bit on the water surface. I mean, how atmospheric is that? It's getting cold if it's a zip up, so I'll probably end up getting a couple of layers on when I get back. But we've got to go, so we've just skirted right round. You can see, I don't know if you can see the tent right down at the bottom by the little fish boat house place. If you're making that out, it's absolutely magical. There's like, look on the side in the grass there. It's the cloud coming up Glen Shee, up over the hill, dropping down onto the water and just gonna, oh God, I've got goosebumps. Yeah. How cute is she? You want to... Oh, there you go, you see? Is that you now? Is that your bed? You need to look after your teeth as well when you're away. That's us, it's about 10. Still feels quite light, but the clouds and stuff are moving in. Feels quite flat, certainly flatter than last week. So I've not even got a jumper on her. I've got one blanket, and I've got my Berghouse coat and stuff, so I'll see. She's sleeping on some tin foil as well, so that'll radiate her body heat up. I'm buzzing. That's been such a nice night. That little Lochan, the weather, the tea was nice. Perfect, absolutely perfect. Morning folks, that's quite early, it's about 6. Sunrise was 4:30, but I didn't wake, so pretty good sleep. Wasn't windy, the winds really dropped, which I was a wee bit worried about, kind of midgy wise, so I'm not too sure what we're going to be faced with. She's had a really good night's sleep, haven't you? She's nice and settled, so yeah, really nice sleep, nice flat pitch, which was great. And it's not rained, it's been dry. Actually, got a bit of a kind of cloud inversion over the back there. So, absolutely spectacular. nice. Had a little drone fly about, which was great. Nice way to start the day. So far, so good midday wise. Early doors. There is a wee bit of a breeze. Probably get a wee jacket on actually. Absolutely stunning though. What a place to wake up to. She's got tons of nice clean water. She's a nice big drink there, so it's the sun just peeking over the hill, which already is. I was about to put my coat on, but I think that might just start to warm the place up. Some place to have a coffee. Some of the clouds are starting to roll in again across the hill, so I want to get to the summit and get a bit of a view, but I don't know. I'm thinking about my mate Ian, who lost his dad recently. Thinking about him and his family, another loss, so hooked up with him the other night. It was really nice to see him. I'm going to see him again before he goes back home, so yeah, all the best and take care, my friend. I was working out, I've probably known Ian for, I don't know, over 40 years. So just the years just kind of accumulate. Before you know it, you're talking about 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's crazy. Last night was one of those nights that you just don't want to end. You just want to stay put, don't move. Thanks again for joining us last night, guys. I really appreciate it. Do Audrey a favour, if you've not already, hit the wee subscribe button. Do it for Audrey. Look. Do it for this little one. Who's climbing somewhere. Packed up. It's really nice packing up actually. It feels like it goes really quick, so we're all packed up, checked out, double checked, no mess, nothing getting left at all. What a morning. That's the ski centre down that way. We're going up this way, and check that out. How's that for a view? When you get the views in Scotland, spectacular. In amongst the ski runs up at Glenshee. Heading up to the Cairnwell. Oh yeah, boys, loving it. I'm not sure, I think this chairlift runs in the summer, I'm not sure, but we're quite early. It might start at 9 or 10. Just wanted to show you, that's the black run that comes off this toe down near the Tiger. It's not vertical, but I think Neil and Ian are about the only people that I know that do it now. I used to do it when we were young, but it takes nerves of steel, will we say. Now you are talking water. Never seen it as clear as that. I mean, look at that bay from Glass Mall right round that ridge, and there's a couple of wee lochans I'm spotting that are super high up. There's my car. There's my car. Right. I don't think we're quite signing out yet, but managed to get a little bit of drone. But like I said, my phone battery's getting low, so it becomes a bit tricky. Words can't describe, you know, how special this is. This absolute rugged. Must be another Munro over there. Honestly, I've got some really good visuals, and it's kind of, you know, Audrey. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Little camp spots even up here. We'll pass a little bit down there in Cairnwell, so I'm going to sit here and just soak up the atmosphere for 10 minutes with this little licking machine. Lifts on, so you can get a wee day ticket up here and just get the chair lift up, and then you're straight up onto the top of Cairnwell. This seems like a good spot to sign out. We're just going to descend down the hill, down to the car. So yeah, thanks again for joining Dave and Audrey on our outdoors adventures. Absolutely fantastic night last night. Hope you enjoyed that. Remember, please give it a wee thumbs up and a subscription if you've not. I'm really keen to build the channel this summer, so thanks for tuning in, thanks for joining us again. Hope everyone's taking care out there and getting into the big outdoors. So absolutely fantastic. Couple of Munroes, little overnighter as well. Just what the doctor ordered. So listen, take care till the next time.